Reggae on the River 2016.
Greetings, this is Sundub here at Reggae on the River 2016 at French's Camp. I have with me FATOUMATA DIAWARA. Thank you. Wow, what that was so much fun, and I don't just the singing and the dancing and the guitar playing was amazing.
Thank you.
Your singing style is it's unique, and or at least I think the way how you rap to the rhythms is that unique to your style, or is that also common in Mali?
Yeah, it's a common in Mali, but specifically in the south of Mali. The place that is called Wasulu. I don't know if you have been hearing about Umusangari. She's the only woman have been, sharing this rhythm in the world. So I'm like the continuity of Umusangari, the young Umusangari. So this sonority is like a blues, very old sound. And our generation doesn't use it in alpha. But me, it's the only way for me to be real, to tell about my truth to my audiences, because it comes from my roots. It's who I am. Singing like this, it's, you know, I'm telling the truth.
Wow, nice. You talked about you dedicated a song to the women in Africa about coming forward and singing their songs and bringing their music forward. And you mentioned about some of that there's hardships specific to Africa.
Yeah.
What-
Miriam Makeba, Angelique Kidjo, she's still fighting. So it's not common to see women on stage like this, expressing herself directly, don't, the message is not writing by anybody. I write my own songs, I compose all rhythm, it's like a freedom, women freedom. And today we need this. It's only in Africa. So it's like I would like to scream for all women in the planet, this generation, to say, okay, we can do it. We just have to believe.
Yeah, there are. Yemi
Alade.
Alade comes to mind as one of those women in Africa.
Yeah, yes, that's true. But it's a different type of music too. But they are doing very good job also, So
And another song that you mentioned was about the children and the lack of education. And coming from Mali, which has this long ancient history of being a cultural and educational center for the whole continent. What um, what do you see moving forward for the children in Africa and the education and preserving the past?
I think first it's gonna be, I hope peace for my country, especially from Mali, but also in the world, because today it's not only in Mali where there is a problem, there are problems. So I just wanna, as a woman, I want a freedom for all women, because I know a woman cannot be happy if she cannot see a best future for her children. I have a baby and I'm very scared. Every day I'm worried about my little one. So singing on stage, I'm like all women singing together to say, stop war. We need a peace for our kids. We need a love and peace. And it's good if a man can sing about a peace. But to make a baby, we need the men and women. It's not normal that it's going to be only men saying we want peace. I think it's to us also as women to be able to say, okay, what we want, what we really need for the future of our baby, what we really need for us, in general, because we have our own sensibility. It's like when I'm singing about a female genital mutilation, it's only women who know how much this is horrible for her. It's to her to defend herself. It's time to be free, to be independent, to be emancipated, to say, okay, no, this hurts me. I don't like this. Just to be able to talk to speak about what we need for us, for our kids, for the best of Africa, for the dream that we have. And by singing is one of the best way to do that, because you can share a lot of love through singing. Melody can be healed, so message, you can pass a lot of messages through music. So sorry for my English, but
No problem. Is there anyone here who'd like to ask a question?
Bonjour, salam alaikum.
salam alaikum.
My Malian sister, it's such a pleasure to see you again.
Me too.
Every time I see you, I feel such emotions
Oh.
because Senegal and Mali, we're the
The
same people.
same. It's the
Same
same.
people.
Mm.
My middle name is actually Fatim, like Fatoumata,
Really?
and my last name is Jan, just like
Jan.
Diawara, the DIA. But anyway, welcome. It's really nice to see you
Thank
again.
you.
Great performance as usual.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I had two questions. The first one, I wanted to know, what is your musical background? Are you from a griot family? Is that were you raised in that manner? And my second question was, do you have any issues with the recent trend of religious extremism? With Islam, and how they view women as not, you know what I mean. So those are my questions. Thank you.
Okay, for the first question, so the background is it's a very normal, because in Mali, I grew up in Mali, so music is in everywhere. So, and we have something typical in Mali, is that we still have our ancestral instruments, and each instrument speak a language, like Ngoni, which is from my region. I'm speaking Ngoni on stage. My type of singing is Ngoni. It's these instruments with 6 strings, which is like a kora, but which is not kora. It's pentatonic, like a blues sound. And we have a kora which is from the north. Tumani Jabate speaks kora. Baseku speaks Ngoni, which is from Segu. And that's a very typical in Mali, because religion came later in Mali. That's why we still have a power, musically power and strong, because you can put 10 artists from Mali, they're gonna bring 10 songs. Brokia, Alfarka Toure, Umu Sangare, everybody will bring his instrument and speaking his instruments, and you will see the difference. And we still, I know we have a danger like electronic music, which is coming now in Africa. I'm very worried. That's why I'm trying to keep this background as Miriam Makeba and Angelique Jo, Umu Sangare. When music is real, when you play yourself, just to save, to keep those instruments in safe. You see what I mean? I want the real music. I'm scared with it all because Mali can lose a lot of things. It's still remembering us to where we come from. That's why culturally it's a very strong country, because music still like we still playing like in the Middle Age. We adapt our music to other music, but the bass will stay, like very strong in their ears, And about a religion, what I can say. So today, music is banned in the north of Mali. We cannot play music right now. They said it's a religion people doesn't like music. That makes me scared. I'm very sad about it, because music brings me to you today. It's like the voice of God. It's my spirituality. It's my best way to communicate with you without words, just to be in touch, to give you what I can give as a woman, as a lady from Africa. So music is everything for me, and not only for me, for everybody on the planet. It's like the opposite of war. With drum and bass, we try to fight, to change things. We can do it. It takes a lot of time, but I believe with love you can change things. But sometimes people are so fast; they want to change things quickly by killing, and we're like opposite thing. But hopefully maybe music will come back in north of my country, and it's so complicated.
uh, Sakura Kone, aka Roots Master, that be OZ, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
And welcome. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci.
Bon. You are on stage. You have such presence. It's like you're 10 foot tall, but you here like you're small. You're tiny. It's amazing. I mean, and what's unusual? I'm trying to think of when I've ever seen a woman play guitar in a band from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come to play guitar? How did that occur?
How? It's like since I was born, I'm trying to be free. Guitar is one of the way for me to get my freedom, and to say to my sister to be free. It's the only way I can express myself. I'm learning by myself.
Mm.
I didn't take a lesson.
Mm.
I try to transpose traditional instrument to the guitar.
Sing.
And playing like this, it's just because I want to do it. I didn't see women doing this in Africa before. And I say, why? I'm like a child, I'm like a baby. I want to know why. I want to answer. But I couldn't find an answer to anybody. Nobody can answer me. Say, we don't know why women cannot play an instrument, cannot do solo on stage. I've been seeing some videos from American women, in church playing guitar. I said, okay, we must continue.
Wonderful.
We must continue.
And how
doing
about
this.
dancing?
About dancing?
Yes. How do you?
Yeah, I have this relationship with a dance. It's I improvise. It's nothing right. It depends to the day. It's like to express myself. Freedom. Happiness, love, you know.
Yes, indeed. So, musically wise, what do you want to do? Where do you go? Where do you go from here?
Musical wise,
What
it's like to be in touch with the world, introducing my traditional music to the world, but with because it's gonna be one of the projects in Mali that you cannot find traditional instruments. The voice take this place. I always sing in Wasulu. The type of singing is Wasulu. But musically can be open because I had the opportunity to work with Herbie Hancock, Didi Bridgewater, Bobby Womack on his last album. So I'm trying to bring all those opportunity, the Blur, Damon Albarn, a lot of collaboration I've been doing. So I'm trying to bring those influences to my traditional music, blues music. That's why it's like open and try to, be in touch with you guys. Because if I play Malian music, it's gonna be like closing my heart to you, because you will understand, but difficulty because it's gonna be too traditional. That's why I'm trying to make a mix, jazz, a little bit pop, rock. So open.
Yeah. Well, let me invite you to come to New Orleans. Come to New Orleans. You'll get a lot of that. New Orleans, is the birthplace of jazz.
No, thank you.
Yes, indeed. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
I have a question because. Hello. I'm a world music DJ, and I play your music. So I want to know about your last album, At Home, that you did with the Cuban musician.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Yeah, it came because he was looking for, African women. He was trying to be in touch with Africa. Cuba is Africa. Jamaica is Africa. It's one part of us. We have been traveling, so then music travel with them. Sound is a little bit, looks like different, but at the end, when we try to play together, it's the same music. And with Roberto, we have been jamming together once, and he said, "My God, you taking me in Africa." I said, "Okay, brother, I wanna take you in Africa because you are Africa. Come back home." That's why the album is called At Home. because we go back home. I go to take my brother and say, okay, we return in Mali. Through Mali, we gonna, it's like the door, a big door to Africa. A lot of people go in Mali to collaborate with Kora, Ngoni, Kamelengoni. And the project with Roberto Fonseca was really, we're still doing it. With this, we're gonna go in Kenya, in South Africa. We're still going on tour together because people are asking for, you should see this project. So very powerful.
Well, I'm excited because that's the one country in Africa that I've been to twice is Kenya. So
Ah, great.
I have another question too because I know you started out as acting and musical theater. What drew you to the guitar?
Guitar is me. It's who, it's my best friend. I'm sorry I don't have a friend. I'm lonely person, I do like to do my things. My freedom is inside of me. God is here, and I try to go back to myself as often than transform my energy after meet my audiences and give back to them what I found finally as experiences into myself. And guitar is, I'm learning by myself. I didn't take a lessons. I'm trying to learn more things. So I'm gonna try to learn with a teacher. But from now, it's only because I have been seeing a women from Africa, not African women, because we had. But in Africa today, our generation, I haven't seen a woman doing this. And I'm asking to myself why we can do it. It's not because we're women, we cannot do solo. Men is doing solo every day. Why not? So I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know why we don't do it.
I really loved your guitar playing.
Thank you.
I really did, and in some ways I wanted to hear more. I loved your dancing too, but I just love the guitar. It was
Thank you.
beautiful, and also the way how you led the band and showing that leadership that women have. I really enjoyed and I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really want to thank you for being here and for just bringing your story that came through in your performance and your music.
Thank you.
Very touched me deeply, and thank you.
So much.
Is there anything more you'd like to say?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanna thank you. This festival, this place. Every time I come here, I feel it's so mixed. It's so mixed, and that's what I feel the world. For me, here is the world. It's what I would like the world to be. So colorful, so happiness, love, everything is just music, love, have a fun. Anything so dark. And I just want this in the world, everywhere. I want to thank you, this beautiful place, and people who are coming, like you, because without you, we cannot be together like this. So I thank you, the organizations, and also people who are coming every year to support this festival, these events, because the world need this. We all need this love. So powerful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.